Hey lovelies, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Yasmin. Thank you so much for being here. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick, little advice video on how I lost 15 pounds fast. And this was like the all natural way. I didn't have any medication. I didn't pay for any trainers. This was all just me. I just did it myself. And I just wanted to, share what I did and why I did it and how I did it, without using anything crazy or doing anything crazy to my body. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do today. Please hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. I do other videos as well, like makeup, fashion, vlogs, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys hit the like button as well. I know this is kind of a trigger kind of topic. So if this is like a trigger warning for you, please click out of the video. I have plenty of other videos for you to watch. But if you guys are curious and just, want to know how to lose a little bit of weight, or for whatever reason, just need a little bit of motivation, that's what this video is here for. So let's just go ahead and get started. So as most of you already know from my previous videos on why I went on a whole weight loss lifestyle change kind of journey, is mainly because I am pre-diabetic, but also Mark and I have been trying to have a baby, and my appointment's actually next month to get the final checkup and see if I'm ready to get on fertility pills and stuff. So one of the things I had to do was that I have to not be diabetic at all, or not even close. So I am pre-diabetic. I don't know if I still am or not, but I'm still saying I am until my doctor tells me otherwise. So I'm pre-diabetic, and she just let me know that I had to lose the weight so that the diabetes could go down, and all that other changes that I had to do to change my body so that my body was ready to go and healthy as it can be for me to carry my baby. That is truly what motivated me to lose the weight. It wasn't because I wasn't truly, of course, my confidence level did drop tremendously when I did gain some weight, even though I gained a big dump truck from it. There's other things that came with it. I lost a lot of my confidence and all that because I did have some of it, and then I just lost a lot of it because I was getting so much weight and my clothes weren't fitting me. I went up in sizes very quickly in jeans. I used to be a 7, and then for a long time, and then I quickly went up to a 9, and then quickly I was going up to a size 12 very quickly, and my mediums weren't fitting me. Larges were starting to fit right. I mean, I still wear larges here and there, but my clothes were not fitting me, and it was very upsetting. But of course, trying to have my own baby did motivate me to do it. So whatever is motivated, you just really have to find something to help you get motivated, which is what I use for my motivation. I do not want to be diabetic. I don't even recommend being pre-diabetic. That shit was really, really hard. You get a lot of other problems with it, and it's so awful. I also gained a lot of anxiety with it too, because obviously with all this stuff that I was stuffing down my throat, all the sugar, large amount of sugar, large portions, a lot of carbs all day, every day for months at a time, was really, really bad. And I feel bad for doing that to my body. And I just wish I never did that. But you go through life and you learn things, and you just learn how to take care of yourself a little bit better as you get older. But yeah. So the first thing that I did was cut down on bread completely. So I didn't eat bread for a while. I didn't eat any tortillas, no bread or anything like that. I had a lot of lettuce wraps, and I didn't have any fries. So for instance, if I really, really wanted a burger or something, I would go to In-N-Out, because obviously the burgers are really good, but I would get it protein style, and I would not get any fries. I would just get the burger. I would get a double, but I'd get it with the lettuce wrap instead, but no fries. I didn't eat fries for the longest time, or a regular burger for a while. I think it was probably the first 2 weeks that I did that. It was probably a little bit longer. I don't really remember, but I did cut down on that completely. The sugars, I cut them down to an extreme low. So anywhere where I was able to cut sugar, I cut it off. For example, I cut off soda. I used to drink so many Sprites a day, and I cut off Starbucks as well. I used to have a Starbucks, a big ass venti Starbucks, almost every single day, and then I'd have 1 or 2 Sprites every day. And if you guys look at the back of the soda cans and stuff, it's pretty much 76%, I think is what I said, of sugar altogether in a can of soda for a Sprite. And anyways, and then for Starbucks, there's a shit ton of sugar in there too. So on top of that, and plus the big ass portions of food that I was eating, so I would eat literally, I would take bowls this big of rice for my lunch, and on top of that I have a big ass Sprite with me. I had already had coffee. I wouldn't eat breakfast either. I would literally just have coffee for breakfast, which I know a lot of people do now, but it's not good for you, especially when it's filled with a bunch of sugar and then you're just eating crap all day. It was just awful. If I did need for some reason bread, sometimes I'd have avocado toast. I would buy, I'll put a picture up here. It's that Dave's wheat bread. I don't really have any more right now, but it's this wheat bread. It's so good. It has a lot of whole grain in there. That's the bread that I use for my avocado toast. Or if I really needed something, I'd get almond butter, and I'd put some avocado toast on. I put my avocado toast even with some cream cheese. It's just add a little bit more fat to it. I had a lot of that. So that was really, really good bread. That's a really good choice. So if you guys really actually still want bread, that's a good choice. I think they have like other like hot dog buns, and I think they have like hamburger buns too, or like other things to make a sandwich. Like that bread is really good. So you guys need to try that bread. I also started incorporating more fruits and veggies. I know that's very obvious, but there's just some that you have to watch out for. And sauces when you are trying to lose weight or you're pre-diabetic or diabetic or anything. For example, I don't know if you guys knew this, but a lot like of the different vegetables and fruits have a higher, sugar. Even though it's natural sugar, you still have to watch how much you eat. For example, I don't eat more than a cup of grapes because grapes have a lot of sugar in them. And even though it's natural sugar, I don't want to put still so much sugar in with my food, if that makes sense. So I cut down on like any of those that had a lot of sugar. I had more fiber. For instance, I ate more like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, avocados, apples, bananas. I would incorporate blueberries every once in a while, but once in a while I would have some grapes, but I like rarely eat the grapes nowadays, like, cause it just has so much sugar. So make sure if you are going to be eating fruits and vegetables, just make sure that you're watching how much sugar is in those, cause there's some vegetables that are really, really good for you and some that are good in moderation. So not saying they should cut it out completely, but I always enjoyed it in moderation, and I would eat them during the day, not necessarily like at nighttime, because I want to give my body enough time to process the sugars and process the carbs and process whatever it needs to during the day, so that by the nighttime I'm not worried about it or my heart isn't racing or anything, and I am, I'm letting my body do its thing and break down whatever it needs to at a good pace and not like overdoing it, and my body's just struggling to keep up trying to process all these foods, because it does take a while for your body to do it. And if you're adding all that sugar, all that carbs, all that bread, all that rice, all the fries, all in one day, and you just keep going one after the other, your body's literally it's not going to know what to do with it, and it's going to store it into fat. And it can also, affect your blood sugar and all that. So you just have to be careful with vegetables and fruits that you eat. By the way, I'm not a doctor, but this is just what's worked for me. I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but this is what's worked for me personally in my body and what my goals were. I was just trying to lose a few pounds. I wasn't trying to like be like a skinny mini. Like I'm just trying to lose a few pounds just so I can stop being pre-diabetic, so I can get pregnant. So like this is just what I went through and what worked for me. Of course, everybody's different. Talk to your doctor, all that stuff. So just wanted to mention, I should have mentioned that earlier in the video, but I wanted to put that out there now before I kept going. So I did cut down on soda. So all I had, if I really wanted something, I would have water like all the time, but if I really wanted like something with bubbles, Perrier waters are really, really good. They have no sugar, no anything. They just have a little bit of calcium. And if you wanted to add a flavor, they do have flavored ones, but I love like the regular Perrier or like the lemon or lime Perriers. Those are really, really good. Or I would have like a tea throughout the day. Instead of having like a coffee, sometimes I'd have like a tea. Like I definitely recommend ginger or chamomile tea. Those are really good. I love those. They're good for your gut health too. So I just loved those two teas. I always alternate them back and forth. I either have them hot or you can have them cold. I usually get the caffeine-free ones too, in case you want to take one at night. That's what I do. I get the caffeine-free ones just in case I want to, get a little bit more relaxation, or if I felt bloated all day and I just want to finish my day with a tea, chamomile and ginger tea. Really, really good. As far as working out, I do work out, but I work out probably about 2 to 3 times a week. I don't go crazy with the working out at all. So again, everybody's different, but 2 to 3 times a week seems to be working for me personally to try to lose some weight and to still, get my body moving. I do work in retail, so I'm always moving around anyway. I don't really work at a desk or anything, so I'm always moving. So what I usually do for working out, I do it in the morning, by the way. If you are able to work out in the morning, I usually work out on my days off, and then whenever I have a closing shift and work later in the day, I make sure to get my workout in the morning, because obviously if you wait till later, something's always gonna come up and like you're not gonna have time to do it, and then you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do it later tonight, and tonight comes and you're exhausted and you cannot work out. So I always recommend trying to work out in the morning as soon as possible. Usually when I wake up, I literally just make my bed, I change, I go stretch, and then I eat a banana. Usually is what I eat. I'll eat like a banana or an apple just so I can get something in my system. Obviously chug a bottle of water and get my body ready for the day, get my body ready for the workout. And I also would recommend a sweat belt of some sort. I love the Sweet Sweat belts. I have 2 and they're so good. I recommend that belt to every single person that that has asked me about it. And I definitely recommend Sweet Sweat. You can try whatever, waist trimmer or whatever you think will work for you. I love the Sweet Sweat because I don't really sweat on my lower belly, and that makes me sweat a lot. So I love it, and they come in different sizes. It's very affordable. I think it's around $20. Very affordable, and I've had mine for a very long time. It doesn't go bad as long as you're washing it every day. I just wash it when I'm in the shower, just scrub it with some body wash and then just let it air dry. Comes in handy. Love it. And I definitely recommend it if you're even just going to do like a walk, or if you're going to be cleaning throughout the day. I definitely just suggest just putting that sucker on. It'll definitely make you sweat. But yeah, so I have a treadmill at home. So I just do about 10-ish minutes on the treadmill. Sometimes I'll do another 10 minutes at the end of my workout if I'm able to. But I do 10 minutes on the treadmill, just kind of doing like a speed walking. Like I walk a little bit for like the first minute, and then I keep getting it faster. Sometimes I'll run. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. If I want to go for a little bit of a run for the last half or the last 2 minutes, last 3 minutes, I don't push it. It's just whatever I feel like my body can handle. That's what I do. I don't try to overdo it, because one time I did overdo it on working out one day, and it made me feel like shit all day. And that was really bad, and I don't want to do that again. So I just do whatever I feel like my body can handle. Then I definitely recommend this app. I'm going to put the picture of the app right here. I'm pretty sure they have it in all the stores, like Apple and the Android, Google Play stores. But I freaking love this workout app. I've had it since I was probably in like middle school, and it has helped me do workouts, and it's the only workout app that I use. It's free, and it has like different sections. You can do like just arms, just legs, just cardio. I love it so much. I pretty much do the full workout, so I can get a little bit of everything. I get a little bit of cardio, get a little bit of arms, a little bit of abs, a little bit of everything. And then it's just a really, really good app, because again, it's free, and you could do up to 5, 10, I think it's like 5, 10, 15, I don't remember, but I usually do the 30-minute one, and you can just literally like go through the exercises. You can even go in there and pick which exercises you want to do. Definitely recommend that one if you guys are looking for a little bit motivation or don't know what exercises to do. I definitely recommend that. Those elastic bands, again, I'll put a picture of them, elastic bands, and I love a dumbbell, and of course like little like weights. I use those as well. I don't use them all the time, but I use them when I need them, and it's good to have on hand. I always have those when I work out. I love them. And trust me, this app, this is not sponsored by the way, but like this app has really changed the workout game for me, and it's just very motivating, and I love doing it. It's so easy, and it's like I don't have to pay a trainer to tell me what to do. I mean, you can also go on YouTube and watch like workout videos if you want to, or we'll go to the gym or work out with a buddy. It's whatever works for you. Working out at home works for me. I don't like going to the gym, and I'm too lazy to go to the gym, and I just want things to be in the comfort of my own home. I have anxiety, social anxiety. I don't like being out in public. I tried a gym before, it doesn't work out for me, and I hate going to have to, go up in person and cancel my memberships. I freaking hate that. So I just work out at home. That's why I have a treadmill at home. Everything's at home. But again, if you feel more comfortable, running around your neighborhood or going for a walk outside, walking your dog, whatever, then, you do whatever works for you. Yeah, that's pretty much all I did. And I lost, I was at 168, and then I had lost 8 pounds within 2 weeks of doing it. And then I dropped back down to like 153-ish, I believe. That was like a month ago that I weighed myself. So I don't know how much I weigh now. I'm probably still the same. That's pretty much all I did. So pretty much you just got to watch your portions, enjoy life, and enjoy things in moderation. Don't eat too much. Watch your portions and drink more water. That's pretty much it. I know it sounds easier said than done. Trust me, I've been there, done that. It's way easier said than done. But I believe in you. You guys have, just got to find your motivation. And food doesn't have to be bad. Food doesn't have to be a punishment. You don't have to be punished for enjoying the things that you love, but everything is in moderation. Definitely, because I still eat my burgers, I still eat my fries, I still do all of that, but in moderation. So that brings us to the end of this video. Let me know what you guys thought down below, and let me know if you guys want me to do a what I eat in a day, what I eat in a weekend, what snacks I recommend or anything like that. I would love to do that for you guys, but let me know if you guys want to see that or any other future videos that deals with this kind of genre. I will be happy to film it with you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.